I'm going to start out by saying, Kahalayim Lehawa Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, Ruwal, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. I was just sitting here in the car, and I'm working, but I got time, and I was sitting here in this plaza, and these fireworks were going off, man. But before that, I was reading this article, and as I'm reading it, the fireworks went off. And I'm just like, man, I'm in my head thinking, all these things around the world are getting worse. The whole situation, if you're up to date, if you're informed, But these people are in this joyous mirth, complete, complete distraction, that they're living in. They're really bugged out, man. And, they think because things are open here, right, in Ontario, that, it's nice when you go in the store, you don't have to wear that damn mask for now. But these people really think, man, back to normal. But look at this, right? It says GTA gas prices to hit $2.10 per liter by end of May, analyst says. Yo, that's no joke, man. And it's gonna get higher. And they're using this thing just basically what's gearing up, what's getting ready to happen. What we're in the midst of is the Third World War, right? Everybody turning against Russia, right? It says prices at the pumps are estimated to hit a whopping $2.10 per liter, which is absolutely crazy. I remember 2 years ago, the first summer of this pandemic, the first summer when things were locked down. No, sorry, they even, I think, opened them. I remember 84 cents per liter, man. I remember 84 cents a liter. I was paying 83 cents a liter. So, but you didn't have anywhere to go. Things were locked down. But you people are talking about we're going to go here, this event, this concert is open, go to this game and that game. Yo, with inflation, you people are working your same friggin' jobs, getting your whack ass wages, which we're all getting, even if you have a business, even if you're an entrepreneur, shit's getting more expensive. So either you're gonna have to charge more for your product, because guess what, your shit that you're getting wholesale or whatever you're getting to make your thing, let's say you have a product you make or you're selling something and you're getting it on the low for a good deal. Everything's going up, man. Everything's fucking going up. So guess what? Hardships are here. Okay, we're in hard times, man. And it's gonna keep getting harder. Okay? You're talking about traveling with $2.10 a liter. Traveling where? And like I said, man, you're working these whack-ass jobs, you people, and that's why the union here is striking. I believe they came to a deal, but the construction workers were striking here. One of their main issues was, look, you gotta address. They were talking to the union. You gotta address. The board has to address inflation, because why? Them same, even you're getting them good $40 per hour. Look, that's the same $40 per hour you were getting, what, 5 years ago? And guess what? The dollars, every time you get that check weighs less every fucking time. That check, every time you get it, that money's devalued. That money is doesn't have that same buying power that you think it has. So you people that are in your dead end McDonald's and Tim Hortons and grocery store jobs, and hey man, you Uber, man, taxis, transportation in general. What about truckers, man? What about truckers? What about when truckers go on strike? So everything is getting ready, man. Everything's gearing up. This grand movie that Yahweh Shemi Shai has, everything is gearing up, man. Perfectly, man. They have the new thing, thing, right, in the chickens, where they said, look, basically, if one chicken's infected, you got to kill all the chickens, right? The avian, right? So basically, everything's gearing up to cities being shut down and people turning on each other, as the scripture says. Lack of bread. 2nd Ezra 16. We've been saying it for years through Yahweh Shemi Shai, by Shemar Kakodash, and the apostles and elders, man. You know? Hold on. You know, this made me think of this, but I was just sitting here and I'm just like, yo, these people are still celebrating and having fun and you know, just being in a total state of mirth when your lives are getting harder and harder every day, man. And you people are still trying to distract yourself more and more. But like I said, man, every damn bi-weekly paycheck, that measly paycheck you get, it's worth less and less. And you can get less things with it. Every time you're going to get less things with it every time. Right? This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. What does that mean? What does evil mean? Evil means bad times. The bad times are here. They're not coming, they're here. Okay? Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right? While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, which represents wisdom, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Labor force. They had the work industry, right? Everything's shutting down, man. And those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, and when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. That is self-explanatory, you know, because you don't even have music today. But anyway, we're in that time, man, and it's dead serious. This is not a joke, right? But look, it says gas prices are currently at a record 195.9 cents per liter and are expected to hit 199.9 cents per liter tomorrow, after weeks of escalating fuel costs, primarily due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which that's a whole different thing in itself. People don't even know what the hell is going on there. First of all, America, you know, the great Babylon the Great, since I believe 2005, the documents came out that they were setting up biolabs, and they spent over $225 million on those things. Which, what do they do with those labs, right? They spread diseases and they do a bunch of things, man. We can't even say these things on here because they might flag it, right? But that's Esau. You can't. He's a sword. You Edomites are the sword. You're the sword of the Most High. You're here as the scourge of the earth, man. Okay. And that's the whole point. They're blaming Russia, right? Everything is turning back to the Cold War days. And it's about to heat up, okay? Everything is gearing up to these nations to hate on Russia. But guess what? You guys awoke the bear, man. And the bear is he's the end of you, man. Pertaining to Revelation 13, right? Hold on, let me get this. This is from RT News. Published May 4th, Supply chain bottleneck warning issue. The Royal Bank of Canada says 1/5 of container shippers or ships are currently stuck at global ports. And they're doing these things again on purpose, man. We already know what's going on, right? A lot of these things are already set up, and they want this to happen. All right? But people need to see the problem, which the problem is always, it's always covert. It's always an operation, but for them, it's all Russia. Russia invaded, and the oil price and all this. But never mind your inflation, which, hold on, how much money did they print during the last 2 years? You know, the amount of money they printed, which before that they were already in debt. They were trillions of dollars in debt, man. Right? Check it out, man. Check it out. All you gotta do, they got a damn app for this now. But all you gotta do is type in American Debt Clock, usdebtclock.org. Check it out, man. Okay, this is your damn debt right here. Okay. Per citizen, 91,000 American. Per citizen. Okay. So, and it's stacking up. All right. Check this out for you Canadians, right? What is that one? I'm bad with numbers, man. Is that million? Yeah, I'm assuming that's 1 trillion. That's not one. That's damn sure not 1 billion, right? Because that's already 100. That's million, billion. Yeah, it has to be trillion. And then per citizen, your share, 31,000. And growth of debt per day, 144. You know? But this is not a joke, man. This is and they're getting ready to initiate. Look, we can erase all this. We can reset, the Great Reset. That's what Klaus Schwab he wants, right? He's one of them. Whenever they have a guy in the open, he's one of them top guys. But when they put a guy in the public and they get him out there, he's just like an ambassador, you know. The Rothschilds, they appear when they want to appear. Like I believe Evelyn, he's had a few interviews you can look up on YouTube, Evelyn Rothschild. But they pop up when they want to. They do what the fuck they want to do. Those guys, you can't talk to those guys, you know. But this is it, man. This is this is the deal. And it says a new study by the Royal Bank of Canada has found that 20% of container ships are currently stuck in congestion at various major ports. According to the report published on Tuesday and seen by Reuters, China's lockdowns, the conflict in Ukraine, and other strains are causing longer delays at ports, driving up costs. And this is the elite's plan. They always have ordo ad chaos, right? Or they give you a problem. They get a reaction from the people, and then they give you a solution. So-called their solution, which is their plan to further their enterprise, right? So this is it, man. I mean, you're seeing it right now. Record gas prices. Like, this is shit that you see in movies, man. We're like in the movies, apocalyptic movies and shit. This is what you're seeing right now, man. This is what we're living through. Okay. So I just want to bring that out. I'm gonna finish off with one scripture that I had in my mind as those fireworks. They really just ended, but I wanted to catch a few just to show you, but doesn't matter. Yeah, this is good. This is Luke 17. And 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, which represents what? When you're eating, look, I know you people grew up, well, I'll say most people grew up breakfast, snacks, lunch, normal shit, so-called normal stuff, right? Some people grew up, some people know what it's like to grow up under the poverty line, where they might go to bed hungry and they wake up hungry. They might have one meal in a day. But for the most of the so-called first world, no one experienced that. When you eat, when you got food, you're good. When you're drinking, you're good. That represents mirth, prosperity, right? Joyfulness, a good time, carelessness, really, right? Because like I said, man, everything's like encroaching, and these people can't see it, but they're still celebrating shit. They're proud as ever, really. But right, it says they did eat, they drank, they married wives, which is prosperity. Do you marry in times of war and calamity? And no, right? That's a time of, look, we're good. We got a house, we got work, we can raise kids. Who the hell's raising kids when martial law is gonna happen? When whole pestilences take whole cities, man. All right, only a fool. It says they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. And that flood of fire is coming. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. Man, this is the exact same time. And guess what? We're in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And the same way that place went out, this place is going out even in a greater fashion. But hey man, I like that point, man. Because look at that. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold. Right, you still got merchandise here. You still got motherfuckers selling T-shirts and and bracelet beads and all kinds of contraptions and shit, man. Anything that they can get on, going on Alibaba, getting shit, on a wholesale, selling in retail. People are still merchant, trying to make shit happen. They planted, they builded, condos are going up, townhouses. Right? But shit's tightening. Verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, that's beautiful, man. Kal halalim la Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Verse 31, in that day he shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house. Let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Verse 32, remember Lot's wife. That's for you brothers, man. That's for us. For all the brothers, man. We gotta be in that spirit of, one of my favorite precepts, 2nd Ezra 16, I believe, where it mentions what kind of spirit you gotta be in, man. Ready to drop anything in the ready to drop everything at the drop of a hat, to leave everything behind, to not look back, to not pity. Right? The scriptures talk about you got to suffer loss. But even Paul said, look, all those things, that's not even loss. I count it as shit. He said that I count it as dung compared to the glory of Yahushai. So, hey man, some people feel sorry, man. I lost my I lost my my GT Mustang, man. You know, I had my Porsche, my Cayenne. You know, or yo, so some of you Jakes, man, you guys feel bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. Verse 33, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. You know? And that was the point. So yeah, with that, I hope you're edified. I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruchakodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS Uruwa, who I learned this truth from, and blessings, to you hopeful elect. Shalom.